Now you're all curled up on the bed looking like an overboiled shrimp. What should you do? Welcome back to Soul Quest. Let's talk about how to buy your medicines out here in China. Now, unfortunately, if you are an expat living in China, you can't get some medicines online. But if you wait till the end of the video, I'll tell you the secret way on how to get your medicine at the comfort of your own bed. First, let's talk about the legality of the whole issue. Unfortunately, there is a patch when it comes to the expat route, and you can't buy your medicine online. And this goes the same way as supplement. And of course, some medicines are available online, but most prescription medicine like an Advil or either ibuprofen, bismuth, you kind of have to consult with someone who has a medical license background kind of deal. And this is why most expats often use the in real person route, because you can just go to the medicine shop. Since you don't understand Chinese, you can just tell them, oh look, I have a tummy ache or either I have a headache, and they can recommend a prescription medicine or either get yourself some ibuprofen. When it comes to buying medicine, there are many options to buy it from. You can go to any local clinic shop. Basically, these are your typical places where they get like over-the-counter medicine, or there's someone who can recommend you some mild prescription medicine kind of deal. And the second part is a traditional shop medicine. Now, basically, they would offer you traditional medicine that is more wholesome. I don't know how you say it, but basically more naturalist. Now, third part is just go to a hospital. And of course, when it comes to any ailments, there are some cases where you can't just handle it and we have to call off work. And to call off work in China, you do need a doctor's note. Now, when it comes to doctor's note in China, it's a bit more lenient. Now, based off my experience, you don't really have to go to the hospital if you have a tummy ache. You can just simply just go to a clinic or either traditional Chinese medicine shop, and they would have like a local clinic guy. I don't know what's the term for it, but basically he'll just write your prescription for the thing, get a consultation, and the price should be almost the same. But when it comes to healthcare in China, it is paid for by the government or partially paid for. The price should be about like 80 to 100 RMB. And in some cases, you can't use the card, but in most cases, you can use the card to get yourself a discount.
I apologize for the sudden change of scenery because I realized my audio was all jacked up and my voice sounded really weird. So I'm just gonna dub over my voice right over here and give a B-roll from the time I went to Mixi. Now, since we are nearing into the conclusion of the video, how do you obtain any of this medicine online at the comfort of your own bed? Now, unfortunately, there is no option other than asking help from your local Chinese friend, because in order to buy these medicines or either multivitamins, supplements, etc. like that, you do need a Chinese ID. Unless you buy it in shop, then you can just ask the practitioner. Now, if it's just minor ailments such as stomach ache, headaches, you can just ask your Chinese coworker to help you order one from Meituan and just give your address to them. And it'll just arrive on your doorstep in about 10 to 13 minutes. Another part is I'd recommend that you buy your medicine in bulk, either local medicine or either Western medicine. Now, when it comes to Western medicine, I'd recommend that you use Taobao because it's almost impossible for you to find any Western medicine that you're used to from back at home in Meituan. Now, the way it works in Taobao, it's more like a hit and miss. Sometimes they do have it, sometimes they don't, but once they do have it, I'd recommend buy like around 2 to 3 pieces. They'll last you up into like half a year or 1 year. Now, all you gotta do is ask your friend for help because you do need a Chinese ID in order for you to purchase these type of medicine. And at the end, just thank your friends and bring them to a hot pot or buy the milk tea.
Yeah, that's about it. If you have any question, as usual, comment down below. Until next time, Soul Quest logging out. Peace.
哎呀，Solo Quest。